Thursday night, miners accuse caretakers of abuse. Pensioner dies in burning house, and Enmore sugar workers protest the closure of the estate. News in Depth begins now. With tonight's edition of News in Depth, I'm Alpha Wharton. Thanks for joining us. First up, beaten, peppered, and a gun allegedly placed to the head of children 7 and 9 years old.
A New Amsterdam-based woman is trying to get justice and help at the same time for her 7 and 9-year-old children who were allegedly tortured by a caretaker. Teresa Rodriguez said some weeks ago she left her kids with the woman and ventured into the interior to work. The woman said she was paying the caretaker $40,000 per month to care for the children, but things took a turn for the worse days later. The caretaker allegedly tortured the children after a tablet, a gold bangle, and chain went missing. The 9-year-old boy said he was beaten and tortured and placed in a dog pen. The boy admitted that he removed the items and placed them on the monkey apple tree. But when he went back to the location, the items could not be found. His younger sister also had some painful experience at the same time. In the presence of their parents, both of the children spoke of their abuse. You remove the things?
Yeah. And I put it on the monkey apple tree. Then when I go back, it gone.
So why you move it?
Because I think it's not the real one.
You said that beat you. Tell me what would I do to you?
Then put me in the dark pen and make me kneel down in dark rice in a cock. And then the dog lick me up. Then I get blackout. And then they tell me, if I tell my mother, my hand fracture, and I get cut and I put the gun on my face, then they catch me to school, and then they bring me, and then they call inside, and then when my mother open the door, they kill me family. Then they drag me, and the little boy went pushing the matchstick and beat me. And then father, I had to pull down the pants and night father beat me. And then I had to smell it.
Nanny pepper me.
Why she pepper you?
For talk with the thing there.
But you know your brother thief anything?
No.
So you didn't know?
No.
And they beat you back?
Yeah.
Tell me what they do.
Nanny pepper me and she lashed me on my head.
But Nanny pepper you? What side Nanny put pepper on you?
In my mouth and in my skin.
The matter is engaging the attention of the court, but the woman said she decided to face the press after she observed some unusual occurrences being demonstrated by her son. Rodriguez said from time to time the boy will talk about what happened to him and give more details surrounding the incident. He never revealed all that occurred to him to the police because he said he was fearful. The woman said she immediately went back to the police, who took further statements. The woman said she is leaving nothing to chance and took the children to the Child Care and Protection Agency in the city to relay their story. Barbies Commander Ian Amsterdam said 2 persons are before the court, but not for the abuse of the children, as it is now being claimed. The commander also said that the children did not complain about the abuse, just an adult associated with them.
We will return with more news after this break.
Hey, looky there. Let me go techie boots.
Boots? No, mama, I ain't gonna get lock up teeth in them big stinky 30-second boots. Plus, it can be more cheaper online. And then got my favorite color, pink. Let me go along.
Online shopping.
Cheaper, faster, better. Passback.
Your family will love new Abbey butter spread.
Thank you, Mommy.
A heart-healthy choice with no cholesterol, Abbey is ready to use right out of the fridge. Smooth, spreadable, rich and creamy, Abbey is a great tasting butter spread. Try it today.
dog, a man's bear.
Come back. A pensioner died in his house early this morning by fire. A quarantine pensioner met a fiery death early this morning in his Kildonan home. The dead man has been identified as 82-year-old Randolph Ross. Reports are that the fire started at 3 hours in the upper flat of the two-storied home he shared with his son, who was not at home when the fire started.
I heard a noise this morning, like somebody shouting for help. And then, I wanted to urine. I normally keep my utensil under my head, and in the morning I would dispose of it in my toilet, shower and bath, And then something said, hey, when I looked by the window, I noticed a glare. So I said it got to be somebody shouting from that end. And when I opened the door, I noticed fire. And I heard a lot of noise. Then I realized it was a fire. I said, wonder who house on fire, who's building? But then I couldn't determine. But then later, two of my aunt's daughters turned up and said to me, Uncle Rudolph's house is burned down, and he too has been burnt. I said, so, and I began to shower tears.
Neighbors said they were disappointed by the slow response of the Guyana Fire Service.
Morning.
Hi, honey.
Your family will love new Abe butter spread.
Thank you, Mommy.
A heart-healthy choice with no cholesterol, Abe is ready to use right out of the fridge. Smooth, spreadable, rich and creamy, Abe is a great tasting butter spread. Try it today.
Nothing compares to the class and beauty of Beeson Windows and Doors, engineered by professionals and built to last longer than the competition. Buy 10 windows and get one 24x16 bathroom window absolutely free. No tricks, no gimmicks, and no hidden fees. Prices starting from $13.5 VAT inclusive. So visit our showroom today at Lot 1228 New Eccles Industrial Site or BPAT's building on Regent Street and save big on UPVC or aluminum windows. To order now, call 622-4197 or 226-1292.
Enmore estate workers continue to protest the proposed closure of the estate.
The possible closure of the Enmore estate has sparked a reaction from the workers and their union, GAU. Today, sugar workers marched through the streets of the community while trying to get the support of residents to add their voices to the objection of the closure.
One, we are calling on the authorities not to close the estate because we believe that the estate has all the resources, all the potential to keep it open, and they haven't had any plan. When we look at what is happening on the other estate, Wales in particular, there is nothing happening. So this is playing with the life of thousands of people.
So why you guys pick to send at school? Why we go eat? But how long about guys school? Why we go eat our supper? Somehow we gotta live. How you close for? I'll tell make sure where the profit go all in time.
And injuries getting increased and everybody else. Workers in the past 3 years haven't got anything, and our jobs keep increasing all the time. More and more work we're getting to do all the time in the office, in the field, in the factory.
Some of the workers have worked in the estate for more than 20 years, and for them starting all over is going to be rough. The problems facing the struggling sugar industry didn't start 2 years ago. In fact, since the European Union's 36% price cut on sugar, Guyana's problem began. The previous government moved to build a new Skeldon sugar factory, which was touted to save the industry. Skeldon has never lived up to its intended purpose.
That's a wrap for this edition of News in Depth. Do join us again, same time tomorrow for another edition.